the 49ers did make a roster decision. They brought in a new offensive tackle, Leroy Watson, to their practice squad. And he's unique. And I don't know what else to say. 6'5", 275. He's a tight end, playing converted to tackle. Now, this isn't your stereotypical, Joe Staley played tight end in high school, maybe his freshman year in college. No. This kid played tight end his last game in college. So this is a new thing. But he's not completely unfamiliar to everybody on the 49ers. Guess where he played? University of Texas, San Antonio. The Roadrunners. That's right. He actually lined up next to our starting right guard, Spencer Burford, for several years, 3 years, in fact. He went to Hutchinson Community College before that, then transferred to UTSA. Just turned 24 years old, so younger guy. He's from Snellville, Georgia, which Chapman lived there for a few summers when my dad used to live out there. He's an interesting player for sure. Very undersized, very raw. He was on with the Falcons, didn't catch on. They waived him. We got him on our practice squad. Played in 25 games, did have some injuries while he was at UTSA. Had 25 receptions, 297 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was a blocking tight end. That was his kind of MO. He can move, and he's got some athleticism. But this is, again, stop me if you've heard this before, great run blocker that the 49ers picked up. They always pick up the same type of guys. I mean, Shanahan has a type. He's got a type. It's run blocking. Pass blocking, we'll figure all those things out. But if you can run block, Shanahan's going to like you. And so this is a huge developmental piece. Not somebody that is going to probably play at all this year. He might not even stay on the practice squad. If you have injuries or a lot of injuries at another position and you got to double up, this would be a casualty, because here's the thing. The 49ers have 10 offensive linemen on their active 53. That's the most in the NFL. The 49ers now have 4 offensive linemen on their practice squad. Guess what? Most in the NFL. We have 14 offensive linemen on our squad currently, if you count practice squad and active squad, that's nuts. Most teams have 8 offensive linemen on their active and 2 to 3 on their practice squad. That's 11. We got 14. Most in the NFL. What does that say? I think we know what it says. We're not sold, right? We're not quite sold on the whole issue of the offensive line. And it's one of those things, you kind of throw everything up against the wall and see what sticks. And so I'm with you, Vince. I love the big boys on the squad, and we need a bunch of them. And I like how there are some Band-Aid type players, right? And then there are developmental guys long-term. So you have some guys that you can plug in right away. And you have some guys that can develop, hopefully, but none are the answer currently. There's a lot of question marks. And if those question marks don't pan out, guess what? We got another question mark behind it and another one behind it. So you can spin this either way. But 14 offensive linemen on the squad, I'll tell you right now, it's got some issues there, baby. You got to fix that, because it's not nice. It's just really not nice.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.